You know, there are so many hidden gems, like I like to call them, along the Gulf Coast and in the little outlying areas like Wiggins, which is where we are today. If you've ever been down Pine Street, you love the old brick as the street. Well, there's a great little place here called Southern Turnings, and that's where we are today. We're talking to the owners, Scott and Jane Ann Maddox. How are you?
Good, Jim.
Thank you so much for having me come up here. Give us a little background, if you would, Scott, about Southern Turnings.
Okay, well, I started turning about 5 years ago, and I started out in my little golf cart garage there at home, and just loved it. I was still working at the time, so I was doing it part-time, and then it evolved into a little bit more. And I guess last year we decided to venture out and try to move out of the house into a main facility, have a studio and a gallery and so forth. And so this building became available. And we decided to move in, and it kind of evolved into a gift shop, an art gallery, a vintage treasures room, we call it, and a
coffee shop.
And a coffee shop and my turning studio. So it worked out really well for us.
Now, if you're not familiar with turning, basically you're turning wood. And there's so many different pieces. Matter of fact, here's some here. I thought it was very interesting. Like this piece here, I thought my old wood shop days, a couple days. What you said. How long?
Well, I finished with pure tung oil. And so the process to turn a bowl is just a matter of a few hours. But the finish process takes anywhere from 60 to 90 days because that tung oil has to dry and cure pure. Now, I can obviously make a bowl sooner than that using walnut oil or a shellac or some other lacquer type base. But my preference is tung oil because it just brings out the figure of the wood so well.
Do you do different things besides bowls?
I do. I do hollow forms, bottle stoppers, bottle openers, I can do lamps. But right now I've got so many orders for bowls that I've got, that's all I'm turning.
Those are really, really nice. But you do have a lot of other great things here. And as you mentioned, art, pottery. I mean, it's a great little gift shop. So we're going to kind of take you on a little tour of Southern Turnings here on Pine in Wiggins. Jane Ann, tell us about some of the artwork that you have here.
Well, we just love to feature local artists and their beautiful artwork. These flowers are painted by Sandra Casabry. She's the chair of the art department at Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College, and she's always providing beautiful artwork for us to enjoy and for our customers to purchase. This is one of my favorites. She did a whole series of cloud paintings, and this is from Flint Creek Water Park. Some of you may recognize the lake. We also have beautiful art from Belinda Raby. She's a new artist, but wow, what talent she has.
Yes.
We also feature pottery here in Southern Turnings. This is earthborn pottery from Leeds, Alabama. Tina Payne is the artist, and we love having her pottery here.
More stuff over here?
Over here.
I was noticing these pens. These are absolutely beautiful.
Right. These pens are hand-turned by a gentleman in North Carolina. He has some very special woods that he makes his pens out of, like from decks of ships and things like that. Really interesting, the USS Texas and different wood like that. We also have handmade jewelry. This is from my future daughter-in-law who lives out in Pasadena. So I love to be able to sell her necklaces.
Very nice. And we'll come over here and show you some more of the pottery that you have.
Right. This is pottery from Melissa Francis. She was the art teacher at Long Beach High School for many years. She's retired. She put her paintbrushes up and took up the potter's wheel.
Nice.
And so she's turning beautiful pieces of pottery for us to sell as gifts. Also, we have on this wall are French-inspired paintings by Joy Newton Jennings, another local lady who taught for many years at Long Beach High School and then retired from Stone County schools. We also have a bridal registry where young couples can register for their choices of gifts for when they're about to be married. We love to feature Pilihuit, the French porcelain. It's a company that started back in 1818 and has beautiful pieces.
Well, let's walk back through here and show you a lot of the different items you have. Cookware items, as you can see.
Right. We really love DeBuyer, also from France, an old company that started in 1830. They have beautiful pieces. Many chefs on the coast may use DeBuyer. It's one of the #1 choices of the chefs. We also carry a line called Nordic Ware. I'm sure most everyone's familiar with their famous bundt pans. And that's an American company that's been in business since 1946.
Wow.
We love to sell the bundt pans. We also have just different kinds of kitchen gadgets that fun to sell, nice gift items. I wanted to stop here for a moment and show you the work of Daniel Calcote. He is also an instructor at Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College, and we just love his pottery. We even use his mugs to serve our coffee in the coffee shop.
Nice.
It's a favorite of our customers. Just more kitchen gadgets, wooden spoons. This is also a local wood turner, Carl Breland. He turns the pepper mills and salt shakers. More fun kitchen gadgets. We also sell a line of milk paint for those artists who are interested in refinishing furniture or working on home projects. We have all that they need here.
And also, I want to mention that if you like antiques and things, I know your mother has a room back there too, has a lot of different antiques that you can choose from. But one of the things you did mention, and we want to show you real quick, is the coffee shop and all the goodies they have in it. Let's check that out. Ooh, that looks good.
Oh yes, we have wonderful homemade muffins and scones and cinnamon rolls, and our most popular is a mini king cake.
Really?
Yes, made by ladies right here in Stone County. We also have some of the best espresso around. Just any kind of drink you'd like, we can fix you up with a cappuccino, a mocha, a latte. We have just wonderful drinks to offer, both cold. We have a wonderful cold brew.
Oh, okay.
And we also have cheesecake.
Oh, no.
Yes.
You named my weakness there when you said cheesecake. I have to try a piece of that.
Oh, and I'm so fortunate I have such wonderful little baristas that make such a great cup of coffee.
Sounds good. Well, I'm going to go back and talk to Scott because I want to find out more about how much he loves wood turning. What is it you love so much about wood turning?
The thing I love most about wood turning is you never know what you're going to get. I love working with distressed woods, woods that have been eaten up by worms and things like that. I kind of relate it to my faith. The fact that you take a bowl that is just ready for the fire pit and you recreate it and make it new. It's awesome. And I think that's what I enjoy so much about it.
Wow, that is so nice. Tell us the hours that you're open here at Southern Turnings.
We're open Tuesday through Friday, 6:30 in the morning to 6 at night. And then we're open Saturdays, 10 to 3.
Okay, and closed on Sundays.
Closed on Sundays and Mondays, although we are considering maybe opening on Mondays later.
Beautiful place, a lot of great things. You can get some coffee or whatever and check out some of the great stuff they have here at Southern Turnings on Pine Street in Wiggins.